Hey everybody, this is Dave Blair with the SimPit Pit Crew, and I'm just getting ready to make my first video on the Forza Horizon 4. So I feel like a couple disclaimers out of the way first. I'm on a Thrustmaster steering wheel. It's the leather wrapped one that works with Xbox. I also have my controller. So this is how I listen to and communicate with this headset, and gives me the mute mic and adjust volume settings here, because there is no setting or input for a headset on the steering wheel. But both work together and work fine. So I've gone through the first part of this. Basically what they gave you is a demo, and I'm getting ready to get my first house. So we'll start off there, and I'm in the Audi TT is the car that I picked, and
turn around when it is safe to do so.
yeah, I will go over all my settings, and got a little surprise for you guys in the settings too. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Okay, so let's go into the settings first, because I wanted to try out some different things here. Alright, so first of all, before I go into the controller settings, let's go with difficulty here. So ABS is off, the steering is simulation, and the reason I'm doing that is because I watched a video by FACR, which is Fast and Clean Racing, and he recommended some settings here for simulation steering. So I thought I'd give it a try. Traction control is off, stability is off, manual with clutch, driving line is off, simulation, and I kept the rewind on, just because it's easier to fix a mistake than it is to redo a whole event. So this is the settings I'm going to go with, and here's my controller setting. It's important for this steering wheel to have the clutch on the A button, because it has a mode where it kicks the clutch when you shift. Okay, let's go on to advanced here. All these top settings are pretty much stock. They're the same, 0-100s. What you want is the bottom here, and I made sure my rotation angle was at 900 degrees. And then from the vibration scale, he recommended 0. I felt like I needed a little vibration in there, so I put mine at 10. But these are the settings that you want to look at: the 10, 50, 0, 0, 50, 100, and 900, or whatever rotation you have. These are the settings that you want to pay attention to down here. Now, he said these are the best settings he's had for simulation steering, and I'm willing to give it a go. Again, it's FACR on YouTube if you want to look up his video. So I'm going to be playing through this game, and these are my settings that I'm going to stick with. The only thing that's going to change is, as I win races, I will probably go up in my difficulty level, but right now I'm on highly skilled. And there's my name, Dave Blair. The other thing I did on the audio is I turned the radio volume down as low as I could, and the tire volume down as low as I could. Again, I feel like the tire volume, they put that in there, it amplifies, when you're losing control. That's for people with that play on the gamepad. And again, nothing wrong if you play on a gamepad, that's your deal. But I like to play this game as immersive as possible and feel like I'm really in the car, which I am going to use this view. I'm going to use simulation steering, and I'm going to use the settings that were recommended. Now, if I don't like those settings after I give it a go, it feels good so far. Part of the problem with the simulation steering was it caused that snap oversteer, or when you get to a slide and you'd counter steer, and then all of a sudden it would whip your car back the other way. So I've messed around with it for a little bit so far. Haven't done the whole lot, but it feels pretty good, I have to admit. So anyway, again, this is all new to me here at this point. This is just past the
In 400
demo.
yards, turn left.
Like I said, I'm going to go and get my first house, and then I'm also going to
Turn left.
be downloading all my free cars that I get. So far I just have 2 cars. I have the Audi TT and
You have arrived
I
at
don't
your
remember what
destination.
rally car I picked. The Lancia. Okay, let's view the house. Nope, wrong button.
You're not gonna believe this. The film producers bought this house to use as a set, but when filming wrapped, they just left it. I had a word, and you know what? They said you could have the house for free as a thank you for your work on the movie.
How about that? A free house. Alright. Yeah, I'll buy it for 0.
Excellent. Well, since this one's on the movie company, here's the keys. If nothing else, you can store your threads here. Your wardrobe is like a map of your career. So the more you get yourself out there, the more clothes you get in return. Speaking of which, I see you've already made a name for yourself before coming to Horizon UK. So I ordered in some exclusive threads as a thank you.
Alright, that's cool. Okay, that's all locked. Alright, so that's all the stuff we get to unlock. Alright, let's go with alright, and then I'm going to use this controller. Regular jeans. Oh my goodness. Huh. Alright, regular jeans. Black. Yep. I wear glasses, so we'll put some glasses on him, but we need to get some better ones. That's funny. Okay, we'll go with those. Really? They don't give you a pair of gloves yet?
You any good at dancing? You can bust a move to show off before a race, and bust an even bigger move for when you win. Trust me, it'll be great.
Okay. Victory and okay. Now I got some emotes. Alright, we're going to go with that for now. And, ooh, loyalty rewards. Now, where do I find... I need to somehow get... Ooh. It says new car's been added to my garage. Hey, look at that. Got a Julia. So, this was the first car that I bought. And this was the second one that I got for the rally thing. So I got a Mustang and a Raptor. Okay. Why don't we take the Mustang out? It seems like I should have more cars than that. Photo mode. Is this one where you can use the drone? I don't know. I'm sure that's good for an achievement. Okay. I didn't save it. Maybe I have to save it. I don't have to share that. Okay. Now I'm not sure where I get all the James Bond cars and stuff. Maybe I have to go back to the Alright, so we are going to upgrade this car. There's an A7. Let's take some weight out of it and see if we can get up to sorry, I'm not finishing my sentences. That should be good. Oh, I don't have enough money, or I do? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I may have to go back to the Horizon Festival thing. Alright, well, we got a Mustang. Alright, let's change the paint. There's got to be some good designs for this thing. Ooh, 'cause America. I kind of like that. Gosh, I can't think and talk at the same time. I may have to go back to the Horizon Festival Center thing to get my other cars. Okay, so a tip for you guys, when you are upgrading, remember you want to take it to the top of your class. So if it's an A775, which this one was, or something, you want to go up to 800. You want to, you know, otherwise you're going to be lower in performance index than everybody else. Oh yeah, here's the auto upgrades. I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Of course, if you're more about ends than means, you can use our auto upgrade
But
service.
again, if you go over 800, you go to 801, it's going to
happen.
kick you to the S1 class. So you want to stay, you know, max your car out to your class. The other thing too, while I'm talking about this, this is a good reason if you're not involved at the SimPit crew. You know, you can go on either the SimPit or the SimPit crew channel on YouTube and find out how to get into the Patreon, which if you guys are really into racing games and you need help, and a good example is I've been playing iRacing lately, and it's like some games you just need other people's help. I mean, you know, people that have experience, you know, can answer your questions so much faster. So that's just my 2 cents on that. You can join a whole bunch of guys at the SimPit crew. Get in the Patreon. Oh, there's Fall. Get in the Patreon, and you'll have a whole slew of guys that can help you out in any title you know, from American Truck Simulator
Well, look who
to
made it to the autumn season. You are
iRacing.
this close to qualifying for the next round of the Dirt Racing Series. You should come back to Tarnhouse. It's completely different in autumn.
Alright, so we need to do that scramble again, and then what's a beauty spot? Alright, let's drive to this beauty spot and see what...
Hey, Dave. We've added some more stations to your radio. If you're into drum and bass, then tune into Hospital Records. And if you're into something much calmer, Timeless FM is back with a healthy dose of classical.
Radio off, please.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right.
Okay, so there's the horse.
Turn sharp right.
Do they want us to go up
You
here?
have arrived at your destination.
Alright, again, all this is new to me. Yay.
Ah, the Uffington White Horse. This thing's incredible. The first prehistoric display of horsepower. One.
Alright, that's kind of cool. This game looks so good. Again, what I'm seeing is 4K with HDR. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm recording at. But I think you guys understand. Okay, so... what did I click on? Oh, play online? No. I'm not sure what I clicked on. It said it was locked. I wanted to get to the map. Why is that not? Okay, so I want to go back here and see if we got our new cars. Alright, well, it's not letting me highlight it for some reason. I'm not sure which way it was. Going the right way. I don't know why it won't let you highlight the festival place. Yeah, so this is more like a driving simulator than it is a racing simulator, but I still like it. Sometimes it's just fun to drive around and listen to music. Now, I did have a video up on my channel, the Dave Blair channel, yesterday, and it got taken down and banned because of the music I was playing, which sucks, but it was mainly hot lapping in iRacing while listening to some heavy metal tunes that got it taken down. Alright, so let's see if they have the rest of my cars here. I don't know where else to go to get them. So, my cars. Yeah, I don't know where to go to get them. Maybe the auto show? That's not even open yet. I don't know why I can't go to auction house or auto show yet. But I don't see anywhere to access the cars. I would guess it'd be an auto show, but it's not available to me yet. So, alright, we are going... Let's go to our next event, which is this one. We're supposed to do this scramble again. Wonder if it lets me change cars when I get there. Let's find out.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So again, I don't know
In 400 yards, turn right.
how much of this game that you guys want to see, but I'm going to try and,
Turn right.
you know, post some stuff on this game as I figure it out. I'm sure you can probably see other people play through it pretty much all over the place. So. But again, I just went through the demo part, and this is all new to me here, so let's see. Do I get to change car, or am I in this one? I'm in this one. Okay. I believe this.
So, I should probably let you know that the mud will be real slippy out there because of all that rain we've been getting recently. Same course, totally different drive.
Yeah, see, it seems like I should switch cars. Well, everyone else, but because this is an off-road race, I guess it really doesn't matter. I think the handling and physics are all forgiven, probably. But I wouldn't want to take this car off-road. It's muddy. No. So this is what I'm talking about. I couldn't turn left, so I'm going to back it up. There's somebody on my right quarter panel there that was stopping me from turning. Now, this brings up another good thing too. While I do appreciate the graphics and everything that I don't know what happened there. I do appreciate the graphics and everything that they've done with this game. I mean, it looks amazing. But I really wish they would have put VR in this title. Because that's one of those things where you then have better visibility around your car, and you can tell when somebody's on your rear quarter panel. Oops. Man. This is not easy in these cars. And that's another thing too, it's like if I'm doing an off-road scramble, you should let me switch to my off-road car. Uh-oh. This is looking ugly. Why would you, you know, I guess that's my fault for coming to this race with this car, but, why would you, not let me pick a off-road car for this, or off-road vehicle, because this thing is really hard to drive on this. It's not the car's fault. But it just looks fantastic. So again, my goal is to play through this game in this viewpoint, and as far as when I'm looking straight ahead, I feel like I'm in the car. I mean, my steering wheel matches up with the dashboard. Oh my gosh, this is hard. That's too much. That car's just pushing me sideways. That is why I kept the reverse rewind feature. which I think is a nice feature also, but I can't get the power down without losing control. I'm not even, you know, really pushing that hard either. But I'm going to try it out with this simulation steering for a while. And I may go back to normal steering and change my settings again. If I do, I'll link another video if I feel like it's the settings aren't good. But as far as I'm concerned right now, I'm willing to give the settings a try and see how I get on with it. But if I notice a lot of you know, snapback oversteer or stuff like that that I didn't have in the normal steering, then I'll change that. Well, that was awful finish, but I'm gonna have to re-race this one. Maybe when the camera's not on, I'll do better. So I'm gonna restart that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this helps somebody out there. And again, join the Patreon at the SimPit Crew, and you'll have access to a lot of guys with a lot of knowledge about sim steering wheel, sim games, sim settings, even YouTube streaming stuff. If you're having any problems with anything sim related, sim racing related, YouTube related, I'm telling you, it's worth it to join the Patreon at the SimPit Crew. Anyway, I'm Dave Blair. Thanks for watching.